I'm going to show you how to compile this compto.exe, this executable that actually compacts and decompacts some files in Tales of games. So basically, you have to get on this GitHub link and download the repository. Or actually, you don't actually have to download the repository. You just need these three files: complib.c, complib.h, and this compto.c file. So this make.bat file tells you how to create it. It's telling you to use this TCC executable to compile the C code into this compto.exe file, and then it uses some upx.exe utility to, I guess, make it smaller. So no worries, very simple to do. So you don't actually need um, everything, just these two files. And this complib.c file also depends on this complib.h file. So if you click on this, it requires this as well. So you need minimum of three files here. So let's go back to the root of the repository. Click on code, download zip, or you can just clone it or whatever you're comfortable with. So once it's done downloading, I'm going to extract this to my desktop. While that's happening, it's pretty big, but that's okay. We're also going to get this tiny C compiler from this website here, bellard.org/tcc. Download, and whichever operating system works for you. So for me, I need this one right here, Win64, and it's a binary. Okay, I'm also going to put this on my desktop. And the last thing, and also optional, is this Ultimatye Packer for executables. I'm gonna look for it under upx.github.io, download the latest release, and it looks like this is the latest release right here. And we want, which one do we want? We want the Win64 version. Depends on what computer you're running. I am also going to copy this to my desktop. Okay, so now we have the three tools required. Let's go back to this page here and go to this make bat file. So the tool that I download is this TCC tool. We basically need that. And we also have the repository here, this compto thing. And the last one is this UPX tool that we got from that Ultimatye Packer site. Okay, so let's get to work. So we want to be in this directory over here where we have these three files, or we can just copy this over to this folder, doesn't matter which way, but I'll do it right the first time. Okay, so we are in this folder over here that's on my desktop. We want to get the path for this TTC executable. So I'm gonna right click and go to properties. I'm gonna go to security and just copy this path right here. Copy. Okay, so that's one done. Let's go back here. So we need the executable. Then we need these two right here. One, two, these two files, and then the output will be compto.exe. Let's copy that. I'm gonna paste that there. Now, since we want it in the same directory, I'll just delete the slash and these two dots. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take this TCC executable, perform some operations on these two files, which we'll call on that, and it's going to make an output file right over here. Okay, that's pretty much it. Press enter. You're gonna get these two errors. Don't worry about it. You can ignore it. But otherwise, there's your file. That's what you need. Now let's actually run this and see what we get in the console here. So here it is, the compressor decompressor utility for Tales of Games, version 2.01a by SoyWiz, and it tells you how to do it. You actually put in a file name and then whatever the flag is, up to you how you want to do this, but I normally use this with the Pack Composer clone that I got the source code for recently. So now the last step here is this thing, this UPX utility. Basically, the UPX utility and compto.exe, and it's going to make it smaller. So this is where the tool is, and this is where my files are. Okay, so let's put this over here. I want to start in this directory, so let's get the command prompt there. So upx.exe, and we need to perform that operation on this file. Okay, I'm gonna go to security again, just copy and paste this path. And that's it. So this file right now is 17 kilobytes. Let's see what it does to this. All right, so it did some operations on it. I guess, compressed it 41.18%. So now this file is 7 kilobytes. It took a whopping 10 kilobytes off of it. Okay, so let's go back here and let's see if it does the same thing. It's the same tool, it's just compressed 10 kilobytes less. It might run faster, but in this day and age with SSDs and all these fancy hardware, you don't actually have to do this. It's just optional by following the steps. But that's it. That's how you compile and get compto.exe. Hope this was useful. See you on the next video.